The day in the life as a real estate agent or a realtor. What is it that they actually do? A lot of misconceptions, a lot of misunderstandings. So I want to explain exactly what a real estate agent does in a typical day. When they wake up in the morning, the first thing they normally do is they're checking emails and texts and phone calls to see who reached out while they were asleep, and then figuring out when they're going to call those people back or prioritize when they're going to call those people. That doesn't mean that's the first thing you do, right? Just call them back immediately, but at least have an understanding who you need to have first reached out to. The next thing that most real estate agents do is they pull up MLS, which is what, to keep it simple, multiple listing services. It feeds into, like, for example, Zillow or Realtor.com. There's a back-end system, MLS, that real estate agents have access to. You're going to check the inventory on new product, aka new houses or new construction or new inventory or land. What's available? So that's the next thing you're going to do is, and then you're going to try to match some of that up with your database of clients, right, that are looking, because hopefully something comes on the market that catches your attention, that matches what they're looking for. And then the next thing that most real estate agents will do is they're prospecting. And prospecting is new clients. They're prospecting to try to find new business. I'm not talking about existing. I'm not talking about non-real estate. I'm talking new clients you don't know and you've never met before. And this is usually tricky because a lot of real estate agents struggle with this. This is like a cold call or reaching out and doing something uncomfortable with somebody you've never talked to, and it's striking up a conversation with a complete stranger. Normally, the best recommendation is 2 to 4 hours you're doing prospecting for a new business, okay? So what that normally looks like is you picking up the phone and calling. And there's a lot of different ways you can get a database. You can get a database for paying for them. Sometimes you can buy leads. Sometimes you can pay for sale by owner, expired listing. You can pay for neighborhood skip tracing and call people in a neighborhood. There's a lot of different ways to do it. Let's keep this video simple. 2 to 4 hours of new prospecting. You should be doing that at least 5 days a week, which is tough. I mean, calling is not the most fun thing to do, and you're going to get hung up on and you're going to get told off a lot. But I'm telling you right now, the top real estate agents in the country, they're prospecting every single day, and they're normally spending anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. So that's what you should be doing. The next thing that you need to do is, after the new prospecting time, is you're going to reach out to old clients or clients that you've already talked to. So maybe it doesn't sound right to say old clients, but people that you already know, existing database, existing clients that maybe you've called over the last week, 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, a year, people that you met at open houses, people that you met from the calling, and people that you've shown houses to. It's just a way to stay in touch with your existing clients. And again, you're going to reach out to people that you've already talked to, okay? And depending on what that workload looks like, it's normally 1 to 2 hours. So again, it depends on your database and how many people that you have working, but actively every day you're going to reach out to your existing database to try to get them properties maybe that got listed that morning, that caught your attention, or people that, like I said, that reached out to you the night before while you were sleeping, either calling, texting, email. That's a great time to start doing that. And then the next thing that most real estate agents are doing is they're showing properties in the mid-afternoon. That doesn't mean you don't show properties in the morning, but normally in the mornings, you're going to be making a lot of calling and prospecting. So normally that's what you do. So next thing is, like I said, showing properties, setting up showings, and actually showing properties. Depends on the real estate agent. Sometimes they will post social media in the mid-afternoon. So that's something to really carve out and put into your day. And then showings is, again, going to fluctuate based on how many clients you have and your database. But normally you're showing most clients 2 to 3 houses at a time. And normally clients are looking at about 30 minutes a house. Depending on their interest level, that could go up to an hour, or it could go down to 15 minutes. Obviously, if they're not interested, they'll get out pretty quickly. A lot of the times, real estate agents also, if they're not showing properties, they're going to be setting up coffees, lunches, happy hours, anything they can do to get in front of clients. That's what that time is for, is meeting clients face to face. It's literally the #1 way to earn money in this business. It's a relationship business. It's not posting on social media and waiting. It's not sending a text message and hoping. It's not sitting around. It's prospecting. It's meeting people face to face. It's developing a relationship. The average client that you meet will convert roughly in 18 months. So that means you meet someone today and they say they want to buy a house. It converts in 18 months. Okay. So real estate's a long game. It's not a short term hey, what can I get today and close tomorrow? It's not a sales job, right? And I've worked at a lot of sales jobs, but what I can tell you is sales jobs, generally the turnaround time is days or weeks. Real estate is years. So it's a little bit different. That doesn't mean you won't get a sale right away, but you're really trying to develop relationships with people. You're getting to know their friends, their family, and you're constantly staying in front of them because you don't know when they'll be ready. The next thing that a lot of real estate agents will do after that is set up the next day or plan out their next day to figure out what they're going to do. Sometimes they'll look at events that they want to attend, conferences they're going to. Maybe they're prospecting for, again, new ways to get in front of clients, or they're doing trainings because there's always ongoing training. But that's what a normal, typical day looks like. And then sometimes if the client is interested, which does happen, you're going to write offers and try to negotiate with other real estate agents. And if you have existing business going on, again, you're going to try to work that existing business, maybe calling contractors, calling title, calling lenders, right? Trying to get updates on where you are to ensure your clients are getting to the closing table. So it depends on what you have going on. That will also fill up your day. Most real estate agents are spending a lot of time with their existing clients, either under contract or close to buying a property. Someone that wants to buy a property in under 90 days, you're going to talk to every single day because that is crunch time for them to find a property. So again, it depends on the client and where they're at. But I don't want to go too long in this video. I just want to make sure you understand that's what a typical day looks like as a real estate agent. It's not glamorous. It's not like amazing. But the cool thing is throughout the day when you're seeing properties at different price points in different parts of the city, you're going to find some amazing finds. And you got to find that way is like you get to enjoy that time with your clients. You get to enjoy that time in the car. So don't look at it like a disadvantage. But that's a little bit of a breakdown so you know what a realtor does on a typical day.